Okay, advanced pad training. You're gonna love this. You're gonna learn how to add in slips, ducks, blocks, and footwork to your Padwork training with your members. You're gonna love this training. Let's go. Okay, welcome to the advanced hand pad training session. I've got Erin, the Erinator here. She's incredible. She'll be my partner today and my kickboxer today that I will be training, right? You ready to go? She's ready to go. Of course, I'm Shannon the Cannon, and I'm gonna show you some different techniques of holding the pads, okay? Now, this is a more advanced training session than the first one. Now, when I say advanced, I mean, you could advance forever and go on, but this is more advanced from the very first training module we produced. So, and when I say advanced, I mean, we're gonna talk about more defensive movements like blocking, slipping, ducking, angling out with their footwork. And of course, that'll make the combinations longer and more realistic to the fight world and more fun, right? It's more fun, burn more calories, but the coach holding really has to know what they're doing to do this. I'm gonna show you, so you're gonna watch the coach a lot about how I hold, and then of course you'll watch how she reacts to the hold. So with that said, let's begin. Okay, we're gonna start with a defensive movement called slipping. Slipping, what that means is you're just moving your head just enough so the punch slips by you. And the key words are just enough. You don't wanna slip too much where your body's moving so much that you're slow, it's hard to get back, and you're in a vulnerable spot. It's gonna be a very quick, easy little movement. And the reason I love slips, and when I fought in the fight world, the reason I love them is because you don't have to touch it. Why let it even touch your body? Blocking, it's gonna hit your body and it could cause damage, even just blocking, especially blocking kicks because they're so strong. But slipping, wow, it's so good because it makes them completely whiff, right? And it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't even touch you. So let's watch. So I got Erin here in her stance here, okay? We're not gonna punch right now, we're just gonna slip. Okay, now, the perfect way to slip, the perfect direction to slip was always the outside, and I'll show you why. So when she slips outside, she's on the outside of the arm, meaning I can't hit her with this hand because she's over there. My arm's in the way. If she slipped the other way, see, I could go here and I could hit her. So the perfect way to slip is that way. Now, in the fight world, it's so fast. What happens if you slip wrong? Well, there's no wrong way to miss a punch, right? So it's okay, it didn't hit you, but ideally we want to train slipping to the outside. So watch the slip, watch it go to the outside. Here we go. Boom. See, I'm gonna do that one again. So I'll jab a few times, and see, notice how I'm just touching her shoulder. Boom. Now I'm gonna punch with the backhand, a straight punch. She's gonna slip the other way. Notice how she's on the outside. I can't hit her over there, right? Boom, just like that. See that's a great way for her to slip. Okay, good. Now go back to the jab. Good, so she's watching right here. She's keeping her eyes relaxed. She's using peripheral vision to watch right here. She's not watching my eyeballs. That's really a mistake because I'm not gonna hit her with my eyeballs, right? Hope not, that would be weird, right? So here we go, ready? So here we go, I'm gonna jab, here she goes. Do it again, jab. Good, so I'm just gonna cue her, good. And working with my member, I might move around a little bit and get her to be ready for the jab. Good, now here comes the other hand, ready? Boom, good. She's pivoting, she's turning, she's keeping her eyes on me. Good, again, beautiful, good. Now come with the jab. Good, so I'm just making sure she's ready, okay? Jab and the cross, ready? Good, again. Good, now, as a coach, I could just do it with one hand and have her slip both ways. Watch again, bang, bang, good. See how I do that? So she's just getting the head. You might have saw Mike Tyson back in the day do this, and somebody was just punching just like this at him, and he moved his head so quick. Good, again, good, again, then again. Good, so that's slipping. Did we see how to do that? Now we can add on some quick counters. An important thing you want to coach your fighter to do is always counter back, right? My trainer would yell at me, right back. He would say right back, meaning come right back, right? So we're gonna start with the slip and the jab, and she's gonna come back with a right hand, left hook, okay? Just a 2-punch, because when she slips, look how she's loaded up on this backside, ready to fire that right hand right away, okay? So watch it get boom, bang, bang, good. So I wanted to counter right back again. Good, and it's almost like you want her to ride the hand back. Like she slips, when this is coming back, that's when that punch is, yeah, almost riding that hand right back. That's what my trainer used to call it. So ready, here we go, boom. Good, ride that hand right back, right? Moving around a little bit. Good, making sure she slips. Good, moving a little faster than that. Good. Good, you see how we did that? Because that's slipping and counter back. Now we're gonna counter the other way, okay? So she's gonna slip the big right hand. Now she's loaded here. So of course she's gonna counter with left hook and we'll go right hand, left hook, pay back, 2 right backs, ready? Good, see that? She's keeping an eye on it. Good, she's, same process, same thought, counter, ride the hand right back, ready? Good. Good. Good, now she doesn't know, next level, she doesn't know which one I'm gonna do. So you ready? Here we go, ready? Good, and of course I'm working with her going nice and slow. So she is really, really focused. She can't think about anything here. Good, right? Good, that was it. Left. Good, right? Good. Oh, time. All right. You see how good see how fun that drill is? You can work it with your members' drills just like that. Simple, slip, counter, counter, right back every single time. Okay, moving on to ducks. And we're gonna put all this together later in a real life combination. Don't worry, but we're going through the concepts first. The next concept is ducking, the next defensive concept, ducking. So there's a couple different ways to duck. One is go straight down. So this is very simple. So she just bends her leg straight down, right over my jab. Ready, here it comes. Boom. She just ducks right under it. I've seen many good fighters be able to just right straight under, just like that. Nothing wrong with that. Both legs, remember, not dipping at the waist, bending the legs, okay? Another one is ducking and rolling underneath. You might have heard of bob and weave. This is the weave right here, right? Where we're going down and over and loading on one side, loading our weight on one side. So if I throw a big right hand, let's say I throw a big right hook, she's gonna go under. See how she loaded up over here now? And she's ready to punch with this hand. And her head made like a U. That's what you want. So watch it again. Here it comes, and she's gonna counter back. Good, just like that. If I go the other side, look, she's gonna U over there. Look at the weight over here. Counters right back. So everyone see that? So watch it again. Over. Good. Over. Good. Little quick way. Here's how you check your member's balance. You move the pad when they throw the hook. Not a straight punch. You don't want to hyperextend their arm when they throw a hook, and I can make sure they're balanced. So watch it. Let's do this way. Watch. Bang, bang. You see how she's balanced there? That's what I want, right? Hey, so good. Bang, bang. Good again. Bang, bang. See how? Watch her body. Good. 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 And balance. Look at that balance. It's excellent balance. See, that's what you want. If they miss and fall, that's not what you want, right? You want good balance at all times. So watch it again on the duck. Her hands are up. So she's going under. Good. Bang, bang. Good. Moving around. She's going under. Good. Now, as a coach, you notice how I'm doing it. A lot of coaches go like this. It's not going to help them. I'm going to swing about her shoulder line to make her duck. Am I going to hit her? I mean, it may graze her. It may hit her a little. It's not going to knock her out, right? I mean, but I want to make sure she bends those legs. That's the key, or they're not going to get the right training. So under. Good. Good. Under. Good. Yeah, just graze your hair there. That was perfect. Right? Good, good, looking good, looking good. Good, good, looking good. Good, good balance. All right, she's back. All right, time, good job. Okay, now you've seen some slipping, you've seen some ducking. Let's do some blocks, okay? And this, sometimes you just absolutely have to block, right? And you don't have time to duck, or maybe you're tired, exhausted, but sometimes you have to learn to block, okay? And it's important to block the correct way. So a lot of different ways to block. I'll show you a very couple basic ones though to start. It's the wall. I call it the wall. You're just gonna wall up your body, right? If it's even a kick coming, she can wall her body. And notice how she puts weight in there. That's important, or else it's gonna just knock her over, especially if I was kicking. But see, look at that. Let's see how she walls up, and she's putting the soft part of the glove up there on the hard part of her head, okay? Not on her jaw, because it'll rock her jaw. And it's not off her head. It's not off, it's actually on it. So everything's just together in one unit. See? Yep, she's got everything together in one unit. And a little trick I learned a long time ago, I learned this from Joe Lewis, is he would curl that in up there. And the reason he did that is he had the soft spot on his head, but one time he got kicked by my brother, and his palm of his hand went into his jaw. And he said from then on, he learned to curl that in like that at the top there. So, you know, in your fitness clients, you might not worry about that, but just want to give you the whys behind it. So watch her wall up on this side. Good, and we're doing a headshot here. Yeah, she just wall. Don't let the elbow flare out. A lot of people want to, yep, that's it right there. Good, now, good, now if the weight's over there, what hand does she punch with? She's gonna come right back with the left hook, right? So it's bang, bang in the right hand, yeah, boom, see that? Boom, bang, bang, and we'll do another left hook on the end. So we'll do a three-piece, let's do a three-piece. Yep, again, ready? Beautiful, see how she walls up? She's putting the weight over there, blocking beautifully. Yep, good, looking good. Good, okay, now we'll go slow if I do the other side. See how she see that weight come back there? She does that very good. Good, elbow stays down. Don't let the elbow flare up. Where it says, good, on her hard part of her head, not her temple, not her jaw, on the hard part, boom. She's gonna go straight. Here, we'll just do two there. Ready, watch, boom. Good, everybody see it? Good, beautiful. Good, so now I'm gonna mix it up on her. Left or right, working the wall block. Remember, you're making yourself like a big old wall. Here we go. Ready? Beautiful. Yep, that's it. Looking good. Oh, my bad. Good balance, good balance. Yeah, if you miss, go ahead and recover right back, right? So you're ready. Good. Good, that was it. You got it, you got it, you got it. Right back. There you go. Good, good, good. 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 Keep that elbow in. A lot of people want to pull that elbow out, right? Good. Relax, relax. So that's the wall block. Now we're going to wall to the body, okay? So it's the same thing. All she has to do is crunch, use her obliques, and crunch down and pull the elbow down to her hip bone. Let's see if she can do it. So go slow here with that. Just like that. I see that? Boom. To the other side. Boom. Look at that. She's just using those obliques, getting the weight on each leg. You can watch the weight move. Boom, boom, good. Boom, good. Boom, and we all know we can counter from right here. Yep, try that again. Good. Good, if I go this side. Good, good, just two, you're good. You're right. Good, good. Good. If I go head, see? So it's really not a lot of difference between the head and the body, except the body you just got to crunch down a little bit. So that's all you have to do. So it's not a big movement at all. Instead of chasing after the strike, just protecting the body and being ready is the way to do it. So that is walling up and blocking with your wall. Hey, if you love this training and you want more tips, make sure you click right here. We've got plenty for you. I hope to see you kicking soon. Let's go.